Death Letter Blues by Son House and Desafinado by Joao Gilberto are two genre-defining songs with many similarities and differences. Son House was born on March 21st, 1902 in Lyon, Mississippi, and died on October 19th, 1988, at the age of 86. Son recorded Death Letter Blues in 1965 in Boston. Desafinado was released in 1959 by Joao Gilberto. Joao Gilberto was born on June 10th, 1931 in Brazil, and he died on July 6, 2019 at the age of 88 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Death Letter Blues, also known as just Death Letter, was released during the folk blue revival in 1965, and it was a comeback into the music industry for Son House, who had been out of the game for decades. This was during the Civil Rights Movement, which led to a resurgence in the popularity of the blues. Desafinado was released during the Bossa Nova movement of the 1950s in Brazil, in which Brazilian samba music was blended with American jazz. The song was sung purposely out of tune, both to go with the theme of accepting someone even though they are out of tune, metaphorically, and to make fun of critics that claimed that Bossa Nova's artists could not sing. Son House performs Death Letter Blues using only his voice, his guitar, and in some versions, his stomping foot. The voice is the melody, while the guitar is both the harmony and the rhythm. The time signature is 4/4, and the song is performed at a moderately fast tempo. The guitar is played very percussively, using a slide which results in what is both the rhythm and the harmony. The voice is soulful and mournful, and the guitar plays a riff that is very similar to modern rock music. Similarly, the only instruments in Joao Gilberto's song, Desafinado, are his voice and his guitar, though in some versions there's also a saxophone. His voice acts as the melody, while his guitar is the harmony, and because it is out of tune, something feels off, but it somehow still sounds very pleasant and comforting. It is very laid back, playing in a relaxed pace at a 4/4 time signature. Death Letter Blues is one of the most popular songs in the Mississippi Delta blues subgenre of the blues, which is characterized by speech-like vocals accompanied by a rhythmically played guitar, often using a slide. This genre would become a major influence on rock bands, and this was one of the best and most popular from it. Desafinado is not only significant because of its innovative use of dissonance, but is also part of what is often considered to be the first Bossa Nova album ever. I really enjoyed Death Letter Blues, particularly the live version I found on YouTube. The lyrics were poem-like and deeply sad, and the performance was powerful, both vocally and on the guitar. For Desafinado, I was first off-put by the out-of-tune nature of the song, but I soon was able to appreciate the chord progression and beautiful guitar and vocals. And I also looked up the lyrics in English and thought they were very nice too, and also very poem-like. Both songs are performed by a solo artist, and both songs are purely vocals accompanied by a guitar. And both songs were part of a cultural movement with the resurgence of the blues and the Bossa Nova movement. Death Letter Blues had a much sharper, more punctual style of guitar. It was in tune and is far closer to modern rock than the soft kind of jazz that Desafinado represents. Desafinado is played out of tune, has much smoother guitar playing, is far softer and more gentle, and is far more stable dynamically compared to Death Letter Blues, with a wide range of dynamics and sudden changes.